A polynomial is the sum or difference of many monomials. Polynomial. Okay, and here is the most important thing about polynomials is that their exponents need to be all positive whole numbers. All positive whole, wow, I can't write it, numbers. So if you see any negatives, you see anything else that's weird, that would disqualify it from being a polynomial. All right, so these ones you see here are polynomials. As you see, this has an exponent of 5, 2. This one, you don't see one, it's a 0, 6, 5, and 4. So those are all positive whole numbers, okay? Let's see, what is that supposed to be? Oh, yeah. The highest exponent of a polynomial is called the degree. Standard form takes the exponent's highest to lowest. Oh no. Can I not do this right now? Hold on, doesn't like me. There we go. Exponents decreasing highest to lowest. And last vocab thing today, well for now, is the leading coefficient. You can think of this as the line leader of the polynomial. The leading coefficient is the coefficient of the first term in standard form, okay? About them. So if you look at this second group here, these are nots, meaning they do not qualify because look here at this first one. You're looking for weird stuff with the exponents. You see that that exponent is 1/2. What's wrong with that? It's a fraction, it's not a whole number. So that's what's causing it to be not a polynomial. So fraction in the exponent. So you're looking at your exponents, you're trying to see if there's anything weird. What about p, the next function down? Anything weird going on with the exponents? Negative, yeah, so this is not what you want. Okay, hopefully you're catching on here. Okay, so the negative causes it to be no. Cool. Okay, glad we're on the same page. Let's talk about how we name. So just like you have a first name and a last name, polynomials are people too. So they have first and last names as well. So the first name is the degree, which remember is the highest exponent. So if the highest exponent is a 0, we call it a constant. Or if you don't see any variables, it's constant. The highest exponent is a 1. You know these ones. It's called linear. Okay, don't let me down. So that'd be like if it's just an x, for example. What if it has an exponent of 2? Quadratic, the whole unit on this, like 2 months. I feel like we did quadratics for forever. Quadratic, what's number 3? Cubic, are you looking at the poster? Maybe. There are 4 quarters in a dollar, so 4 is quartic. Close, quartic. Yeah, it's confusing because they look very similar. Quartic. And then 5, a set of 5 babies at once. People do this, I don't know. It's called quintuplets. So this is quintic. Yes, I do have a poster on the wall. I will leave it up, okay? Okay, and then these ones are pretty simple number of terms. So 1 would be mono, like monochromatic, monomial. 2, like a bicycle, so binomial. 3 is a like a tricycle, trinomial. And then anything 4 or more terms, we call just poly, which means, if you remember what poly means many. So when we're talking about a polynomial in general, we're talking about something that has many terms. Like polytheism, you have many gods. Polygamy, you have many spouses. Okay, so poly means many. Okay, let's look at this one. You need to look and see if there's anything weird going on with the exponents. Negative 2x to the third plus 5x plus 8. Anything weird? Nah. So it's a polynomial. Yes. In standard form, we want the exponents to go highest to lowest. So it is already in that form, right? So we're just going to copy it down. The standard form of it looks the same as what we have here. The degree, okay, the degree is the highest exponent. What's the highest exponent? 3. So it has a degree of 3. Unlike Delta Math, I'm pretty sure it asks you, like, what is the degree? Sometimes they'll ask you for it, the numerical value. But the name of that with a degree of 3 would be cubic. That would be the first name. Okay, type, we're talking about number of terms. It's got, you're looking for things split up by plus or minus signs. So 1, 2, 3. 3 terms, we call it a trinomial. This is a review from Algebra 1. Do you remember these words? Or they sound familiar?
Why is it a trinomial?
Because it has 3 terms. 1, 2, 3. And the leading coefficient is the line leader of the first term. So what is the number in front of the first term? Negative 2. That's all we're doing today, okay? Standard form. Normally I'll actually write it out, but. Huh? Well, that one, nothing happened, but the next one you'll see why. Okay, look at number 2. Anything weird going on with the exponents?
Yes.
It's confusing because there is a square root of 2, but it's not the exponent, right? It's the coefficient, which is fine. That just means it's a decimal. So, but as for your exponents, you've got 3, 4, and then 0. So that's fine. So sorry, I circled no, but I meant yes. Okay. Yes, it is a polynomial. To write it in standard form, you need to make sure that your exponents go highest to lowest. So you need to rearrange a little bit. G of x needs to become square root of 2x to the 4th. That one has to go first because it has the highest exponent. What comes next? The negative 0.8 x to the 3rd minus 12. All right, now you need to look at the degree. The highest exponent is 4, so your degree is 4. You have a name for that. It's called quartic, like a quarter, 4 quarters and a dollar. Type, again, we're talking about number of terms. It has how many? 3. So again, a trinomial. And now you need the leading coefficient, the line leader, once it's in standard form. What is it? Square root of 2. Yep. Okay. What is wrong with 3? Negative exponent. Sad. Okay, so we're going to circle no. We're not going to fill any of this out. You're welcome. And because it's not a polynomial. And maybe write a reason for yourself saying no. The reason is that it has a negative exponent. That is why it did not work out. So we're not going to fill out the extra stuff. What about number 4? What did you decide? Yes. Nothing weird going on there. It is not in standard form, however, so you need to rewrite it for me. So can you reorder it highest to lowest? Just maybe see if you can do that yourself. I'll do it on the board, but see if you can do it. you should have 3x to the fourth plus x to the third minus 6x. Whatever sign is to the left of it, you should take it with it. That is in standard form, so now you can clearly tell me the degree is 4. This is lame because there's a lot of duplicates on this, sorry. So again, the name for that would be quartic. How many terms does it have? 1, 2, 3, again. Trinomial. Lame. Okay, and then I need the line later, please.
3x.
The leading coefficient. So the first term is 3x to the fourth. The leading coefficient means the number in front of that. So that is the 3. Okay. So coefficient is in front of a variable. Can you talk about 5 and 6 of your table? Are they polynomials, yes or no? Okay, what say you? Is 5 a polynomial?
Yes.
Okay. Look at the exponents on number 5. You have 2, and the other exponent is x. Are all the exponents positive whole numbers?
I think.
Is x a positive whole number? Not that I last checked. No. So it is not. It does have to have a base of like x and then raised to a power. So this is no. The reason being you can't have a variable that's an exponent. This is the problem here. So it's that it's raised to the x power. The variable exponent. That is not going to work out for us. And then 6, you said?
False.
No. Yeah, what's wrong with 6? Fraction. That one's pretty obvious. Okay. No, we're not going to fill this out. Fraction. Okay. That'll be it then.
That's it for today?
That's it.